game just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J. McCollum's college days playing ball at mid-major Lehigh University. He said, we had solid players, but we also had guys who've become doctors, lawyers, working on Wall Street. I liked it that way because I worked my way up. When you come from a small school, you appreciate it that much more. Kevin?
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. These teams, Brent, know each other very well.
Very few surprises for either opponent tonight in this game, Kevin. I think they actually send Christmas cards to one another. They know each other that well. Who is going to execute when it matters? That's going to be the difference.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and McCollum are the high-octane guard pair. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. And for the Pelicans, and the high-powered front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball, and it's Adams in at the center filling out the middle. Lillard outside. McCollum with a screen on Ball. And it's Lillard missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now here's McCollum. Lillard outside. Right side, Ball. Passes it to Williamson. Over McCollum. And it's Williamson missing. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Eric Bledsoe connecting from there. When he's making that sort of stuff, you can see the confidence grow.
Lillard attacking. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Drives to the hoop.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lillard with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Williamson outside. Pass to Ingram. Williamson a screen on Powell. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
And that's big time from B.I.
Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Lillard the pass to McCollum.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Driving to the basket. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Trailblazers trail by 4. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Ball, the pass to Adams. outside, Ball. Pass to Ingram. It's up a three, and another three for New Orleans.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Here is Lillard. 5 points in the game. Nurkic a screen on Ball. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Pelicans leading by 3. Now Ingram. He has 5. Williamson in the post. Defended by Covington. Ingram outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Covington. Kept alive. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Williamson missing. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up to the Portland Trail Blazers. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot. And it's a tie ball game.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
Platoon swap here for New Orleans. Portland also making some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And so here is New Orleans. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. Hart gets the leaner to fall.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Simons following the score by New Orleans. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Alexander Walker. Here he goes. He gets that one. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now the pass to McCollum. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Alexander Walker. He is guarded by McCollum. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Simons the pass to Kanter. Passes it to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans in the lead. to Hernangomez. Lays it up off the glass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pelicans lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian Lillard's range, wow. He discusses with us his deep, deep shot.
I'm training in the summer, before practice, after practice, pregame. These are the shots that I'm taking. And I think when you spend so much time doing it, it becomes a quality shot for you when you put the time in. And if it wasn't a comfortable shot and a shot that I felt like I could knock down comfortably, I wouldn't take it.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Yusuf Nurkic, Robert Covington out there with Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in at the 2 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Portland no good that time either. Pelicans leading by 5.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
The BI has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
And here's Bledsoe after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Launches it, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Ball, the bounce pass. Williamson against Covington. Tries to save it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Ball against Lillard. Out to the right wing. Nurkic with it. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Now here's Ball. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Williamson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Robert Covington picks one up. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter.
Take a break.
I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And both free throws good for Williamson.
Just wondering for Zion Williamson and his game, just how much more of it we're going to see in terms of his potential in the next couple of years.
Lillard is screen on Bledsoe. And it's McCollum off the drive. And McCollum with the slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And so here's New Orleans after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lillard outside. They set the screen. Offensive rebound. Out to Anthony. There's the pass to Lillard. Now here's McCollum. Shot clock at 6. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Covington a screen on Bledsoe. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Cantor checked in for the Trailblazers. Norman Powell comes in for Anthony. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
.139 left now here in the second. And here's Hayes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Powell with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And it's Lillard missing. New Orleans gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Off target with his 3. Portland trailing here. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Trailblazers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Stolen away. Covington with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard with a screen from McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
Now Lillard. McCollum outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans ahead, leading by just 1. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
You just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? And guys, you think about the most athletic point guards in the NBA? Eric Bledsoe, I'd say, is a contender. Some have called him Mini LeBron, Shaq.
I don't know about that, but he has more of a football frame, and look, he's at his best when he's playing downhill.
Yeah, but he's a great defender, Shaq, at the guard position and rebounder. So that is LeBron-like.
But he's not mini LeBron.
Okay. You know what I think would be fun if what the league should do sometime?
What's that?
Actually alter the court so you do have it uphill and downhill. So you could say, "Ooh, man, it's going to be a tough second half. They got to go uphill."
I actually like that, Ernie.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. In the forward spots, they'll have Ingram alongside Williamson. Lonzo Ball out there at Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And it's Ingram missing. The Trailblazers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
For Portland, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
One shot.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 8 and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Nurkic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Inside, here's Williams. Oh.
And how much strength is on display right there from Zion Williamson.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Now here's Powell. Shoots over Ingram. The shot by Powell, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Passes to Williamson. Adams trying to free himself up. Good work defensively by Anthony. Portland leading. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Kicks to Powell. 6 to shoot. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. From outside the arc. No good on that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. And McCollum now atop the key. Back to Lillard. Foul for 3. Ball with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bledsoe against Anthony. No good from Bledsoe.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Nurkic the pass to Powell. Shoots over Ingram. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Anthony. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. McCollum with the ball. He's got 8. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Pelicans trail. Outside, ball. Now the dish to Ingram. Over McCollum. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
Pass to Williamson. Outside, ball. Adams sets the pick for ball. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Powell on the wing. Drains the three-pointer. Powell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
both teams deciding to change it up. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Pass to McCollum. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Alexander Walker passes to Hayes. Williamson a screen on Powell. And the Pelicans miss again. Portland leading by 4. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. McCollum, 2 points. That one goes. McCollum's got 10.
Sometimes CJ, just with movement alone, finds himself in the right spot, and this time picks up a couple of garbage points.
Now here's Hayes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He takes it in. Beyond the arc. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. McCollum outside. Shoots the three. Again, McCollum missing.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Loads it up for Williamson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Got it up. And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Trailblazers lead by 3. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Damian Lillard. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Anthony. And it's Simons in at the 2. Now Ball. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. The drive-by Ball uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pelicans. Portland leading. Lillard, right side. Here's Simons. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Here is Bledsoe. Outside, Ball. Knocks it loose. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Now, here's Lillard.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Ball. To the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Adams.
And a lot of times, Adams only looks to shoot from that area on the floor, really knows the limitations in his range.
Here's Nurkic, outside Covington. Here's Simons. And here is Ball. Bledsoe outside. Back to Ball. Adams outside. He kicks to Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Hart has it in the corner. Over Anthony. Hart, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Bledsoe against Lillard. It's Covington on the wing. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Anthony with the screen on Bledsoe.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Now here's Bledsoe. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Simons. Lillard outside. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Looking to get back on track here. The pass to Simons. Outside Covington. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside, Ball. To take the lead, and the layup is up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Again, big guards. That helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Ingram in for Hart. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Now Ingram, after Robert Covington missed from long range. Ingram dishes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. Driving in, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. And now a three-point Pelican lead.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Covington kicks to McCollum. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Now Powell. They need this one. Bangs home the trifecta. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into correction.
Williamson is screen on Powell. Ingram passes to Williamson. Out to the wing. From the baseline. Ball no good. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. It's blocked.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Takes a step back. Here's Ingram. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And that one falls for Ingram.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
Now here's Lillard. Fires for three. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Just Eric Bledsoe, when he's in these games and you can see he's got hyper focus, he can become a big, big problem. Athletic, plays both ends of the floor, and that power from him at the guard position is very unique.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 4. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And Portland has possession. They get it back. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble a game out.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the three. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Lonzo is improving.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And a deep three from Lillard. And it's Eric Bledsoe with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Lillard finds Nurkic from deep. Trifecta!
Just so good at rising, firing, and dismantling defenses.
And now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.